dear Libra, this is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this reading will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Libra, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind wants to happen between you two. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. I'll also reveal what they would tell you if they dared to tell you the truth with my own set of the brutally honest oracle cards. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Libra person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels to the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And I use the Steampunk Tarot with Barbara Moore, and I will start shuffling your cards. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see the Empress and the Seven of Swords. Empress and the Seven of Swords. It's almost like you are lying there waiting for them, and they are going out through the door with all their secrets and whatnot. Okay, we'll see. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Magician together with the Seven of Swords. So I'm getting a little bit scared here because the energy. Okay, so this feels like a person that's pretty intelligent, or they're overthinking things and they want to have a certain outcome from this situation, and they don't want to do what is obvious, which would be with the Empress, it's about love and taking part of like society, relationships, love, things like this. But this person is choosing an alternative road here. Okay. So I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the Two of Wands together with the Seven of Swords. And here I'm feeling the Empress energy again, kind of looking over her castle while this person is going out the door. So I think the Empress has put herself in herself or himself, it depends. It's just the divine feminine energy, has put himself in a protected position. It's not a happy choice to do this, because we want to work together with the other person and be intimate with the other person and reach some kind of progress. But this person didn't participate and didn't want to take part of the progress, or didn't want to put their best foot forward with their best effort. I don't know exactly what happened, but seems like a sad and a sad story, but also we can't really understand that person's motives. So I call the 6 elements, and we have the 2 of Cups here and 7 of Swords. So it's almost like they're also leaving love behind, that there was real love there, but for some reason they couldn't stay with this, even if it was offered to them. It's like they got love on a platter, but they said no thank you to it. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. So I want my dear Libras, star card here, Emperor. Here we have the energy that snuck out through the door. They have their own reasons. but I don't know what they are at this point, but we'll hopefully figure it out, particularly with the brutally honest oracle cards. So I want you to have love in your life, creative success, and be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so now it's done. So I will just tune into you and the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So this is the most likely action that they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And this is what they would want to happen. It's their intentions, their feelings towards you, how they think about you, what they think about the relationship, and what they would want to happen. And here we see the Hierophant, the Star card, the Knight of Swords. It's almost like they're on a mission. And if this mission means that they need to forego love, so be it. If this mission means that they need to end up alone or go to war, so be it. It's about duty, but some kind of secretive duty. Okay, and this is the movement forward, and we have the Moon together with Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords. So it's more about this. It's almost like the person has been fooled by someone, that this is what's honorable, this is what's right, this is how we should do things. So they have been duped into thinking about things in the wrong kind of way, that it's the most loving thing to do towards your family is to go to war. But it might be the reasons to go to war can be, for example, someone else's idea or a culture idea, or can be someone has figured out how to, I don't know, make a lot of money and work themselves to the grave. And that is what they put also in front of love. That can be their war. The truth is probably that they want to do something that's simple. Like they are following instructions, and they are kind of protecting these instructions instead of figuring out what's really happening. So I don't think this person really knows themselves. They have like a lot of reasons for doing things in a certain way, but I don't feel like they have a foundation for those reasons. It's more that we go with what we already know, or how things are always have been, or this is how we do things. Okay, so this is their intentions towards you, and we have the Ten of Cups here, so it's very beautiful card in this position. It shows very pure intention, that the person loves you to bits and pieces, and they would want to be with you probably for the rest of their life. It's a very honorable energy, and it usually shows a two-way street with love, that both people are in love. And this is their feelings towards you, and it's death. So I really need to understand why they are sacrificing this when they love you so much. I'm scared of showing vulnerability. Maybe it's easier to go with what's expected of you from, let's say, parents or authority or a government or the place of work, than to actually go into, you know, the Moon and the Death card and the Ten of Cups here, to figure out what's really making life worth living. Maybe this puts things to a certain point where the person, it's like taking the awakenedness pill and then not being able to go back. So they're choosing something that they think it's easier, that this will make them happy, or that it's easy for them. They don't have to go close to death or the Moon, their own true emotion. So this is what they are thinking about you. Five of Pentacles. It's like they're whitewashing things. They tell you that they want to save you, or they want to do what's best for you, and really they do what's worst for you, or what's putting you on a spot, or what's make you feel lonely, or what makes you feel abandoned. And in the same time, they are kind of abandoning themselves. They probably feel like this little person, and you have asked something of them that they can't provide you with. So they are hiding behind some kind of idea to not go further into this relationship with you. They probably feel like both of you are lost children, and neither of you will be able to figure this out. Better go with what people already know, or what the social standard dictates. So and this is how they see your relationship, and it's the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is usually a very beautiful card. It has connection with the Holy Trinity, how we are interconnected in our relationships. It's mother, father, and child. This beautiful icon of a family. We can say it's almost like a heart. It shows when we have like beautiful connectedness between people, particularly in a family or in an intimate love relationship, or just between this, like a newborn baby and their two parents. But here we can see that it's almost a feeling of that this energy is being misused. And I'm getting the sense that we are, instead of going with what's holy and true and what we really want, we use replacements, or we use we have addictions, so we use prescription drugs or alcohol or sex or something to kind of put ourselves in a favorable spot. So it seems like they try to downplay your importance, like, no, it's not important, I can take whoever I want. So this is what they would want to have happen. And we have the devil here. I understand this person kind of less and less. So clarification, please. I am lost without you. Okay, so they didn't want to show vulnerability when being with you. But without you, they are lost. And they feel like they have given themselves to a monster, like the monster of humanity that might, go to war or only seek out money and fame and fortune, or might use and abuse people, like a player kind of energy, or being a gold digger. It's something like that. It's like they have chosen the easy way out, but in that they're choosing that, they're also choosing like the worst that could ever happen. It's like they're choosing the thing that they didn't want, so they don't risk losing the things that they did want. Very complicated. It makes me all dizzy and nauseated. So they want to stay this soldier, lonesome soldier, sacrificed everything, don't have to show vulnerability, but being lost while doing so. It's almost like a plane crash, like deep in the mountains, and the person shouldn't have even flown there in the first place. If they just would have stayed with you, they wouldn't have to crash in the mountains and get lost and, I don't know, fight occupating forces, like far away from home and with no rescue in sight. I feel that kind of energy. So the person is being very scared. It's very symbolic. So for some people, it will actually be that they are in a war, but for other people it would just be the everyday war of feeling like trying to fight through your career, for example, feeling totally disconnected from every person there. You don't even want the price that they're offering, like a lot of money. What are you to do with this money if you don't have the life you want anyway? You can't buy it for money. So it's like this person is really lost without you. Okay, so this is the most likely action when it comes to you and your relationship. And we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. It feels like they're trying the best they can to get closer to love. But it's very hard for them to be intimate or show vulnerability. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. We also had the Three Empress in the beginning. So it shows that they know that this would be better for them to cooperate and to, be a participant instead of acting like they don't want to participate, or that they need to run away on some crazy mission or into their workaholic career. Okay. Four of Pentacles, money, and the Sun. So I think this is what their choice is here. 2 and 3 and 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups and the Sun, they have roughly the same energy here. So this person loves you, but it's hard for them. I don't know, maybe human relationships as a whole is hard for them. And it's easier to do tangible things, you know, work, fulfill a mission, do something that's asked of you. It's almost like they would want to be a slave. I don't know if you heard that, but it was a big truck going by my house, and I have a really small road. It's only a dirt road, like for one truck can have room there. So it's like this person is lost. Okay, they're driving the big truck out in nowhere, and they think that this is what they need to do to become happy. Maybe they need more money, you know, to be worthy to be with you. And until that day, they can't be with you, because then they are not worthy to be with you. And during that time, it's like they're trying to be worthy of you, but in the wrong way. You know, everything, but they wouldn't do that. So that's a song. I would do anything for love. Anything. I'm writing it down because these songs are usually like mini readings for you. So they would do anything for love, but they wouldn't do that. And that is showing vulnerability. But they can come with, you know, they can work 30 years and come with a big pile of money. And you said, I never wanted your money. I wanted your open heart. And they say, but this was what I could offer. And I worked my whole life to give it to you. Okay, thank you. You know, Eureka, wonderful. So it's that kind of confusion that's going on here. So the person doesn't want to, they can stand up to monsters and, you know, as I said, go to war or work in an environment that they hate or with people they hate. But to get close to their own emotions, no. They would never do that, okay? So, funny, scary, okay? I want to understand this person a little bit better, so I'm taking a love oracle cards that I got as a gift from a viewer. So, we got a few here. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. They are dragging around their little heart here. And you are dragging around them and nothing comes to, you know, any conclusion, because this person doesn't want to look at the reason to why they are addicted. They just try to run away from their broken heart here, or this pain. But you see the chain, so wherever they go, it's being dragged with them. So they can go to war, or they can dig themselves down into an addiction or into career or whatever. But they will always have this with them, so it doesn't matter. They can't run away. They need to face the moon and their own vulnerability. Okay. And transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So we see the Ace of Cups and the Sun here. So the Divine says that there is love here. We have the 10 of Cups as well. That's the highest card for love in the minor arcana. And then we have 19, the Sun, 1 plus 9, 10. And so that's 10, and both are, this is the highest card for love in the major arcana. And then we have the Ace of Cups, so Alpha and Omega of love and ascending. So the Divine says that they are working on this together with this person. They're trying to make them open their heart. And they're showing them that they don't have to bicycle here in the rain. They can actually fly high on the wings of love. Okay. Maybe that's another song, because I'm hearing a melody. Fly high on the wings of love. Is there such a song? Fly high on the wings of love, or winds of love. Something with love, I think. Sometimes I don't hear the lyrics properly because it's not like really clear. It's more like hearing songs in the background or through a muffle, like if you hear a song in someone's apartment, got that kind of muffled sound. And then we have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And I think this is the 30 years when they are trying to, you know, do what they think needs to be done. So they need to prove themselves worthy, coming home with medallions of war or a big pile of money. And you said, I never wanted this in the first place. This is not what I need from you. I need your open heart. The Ace of Cups here. And they come with this. So that's what's making it so crazy. Because the person think you want this from them. But you want this from them. It's making my head spin again. So it's because I'm trying to understand something that's really hard to understand. So I think my mind gets a little bit overworked. Okay. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. It's hard to work on your partnership with someone that's not entirely there or maybe not there at all. Silent treatment, breakup. Okay, but I think like this. Work on loving your own life. You can see how she is doing it. She's just enjoying life. It doesn't matter if this person is with her or not with her. She is enjoying life. She's making the best out of it, okay? And when the time comes, you will be asked to give your relationship a chance. It might be in 30 years when they come with this big pile of money. And until then, I will take an advice card because I'm seeing love here, but it's very likely that the person will come more recently than, you know, in 30 years. Three of Pentacles is not exactly reaching out. Four of Pentacles is not reaching out, but Three of Pentacles is trying to work together, but they will still offer you something that you probably don't want. You will say, okay, great job. So aside with that, how have you been? How are you? What's in your heart? And they will crawl up like a little hermit crab. But I think they might reach out to you, or you might get a chance to. They are going to try to put their best foot forward into working this through, but they might come with an offer that you don't want. And that offer would be like, I need to travel the world and do this to be worthy of you. They're probably not going to say to be worthy of you. They are going to have like some grand cause to why they are doing this, but it's really them just running away from their own heart that's dragging after them like this. Okay, so the Lady of the Mirror. Okay, so you can probably help this person a lot by looking at your own reflection in the mirror. Are you running away from your own feelings? 44. So you can't expect the other person to deal with their feelings if you are not dealing with yours. We need to dig where we are standing. The Lady of the Mirror is both an ally and a challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. It's kind of what we saw here. And both are in nature, so I think going out in nature, facing your moon here, the fears and the feelings and the waters, the still waters within, meditation, mindfulness, really doing the work that this person refused to do. They are running so hard, but you probably don't run, you just avoid it. You just think it's boring or it's a little bit uncomfortable. For them, it's more like a hysterical energy. So it would be easier for you to do this, and you can help them in the same time. Clearing the path. Okay. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgression, or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event. Say a war. Okay. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated or to test our souls. Rather find yourself within the web woven through your life, your relationship, opportunities, desires, seemingly failures, successes. Observe how you respond to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Can you perceive your part in your reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answer in a thorough and honest self-appraisal. So what you want them to do it yourself, to yourself, like help yourself out with this. Be the best companion that you can be to yourself. And I think this will kind of spread with like rings on water, and also help this person to go through this ascension instead of doing the old thing that they know and that they are safe with, but it's not going to work in the end. So you're probably also doing something that you know and that's you feel safe with, but it's not working out in the end. So both of you, this is the devil, shadow, and the sun. So you both need to drag your monsters out in the sun and look at them for yourself and deal with them for yourself. What's painful? What am I resisting? What is it that I'm avoiding, and why? Am I avoiding life? Am I avoiding happiness? What am I doing exactly? And we can also look at our addictions. We usually have an addiction as a cover-up for something we don't want to feel. So instead of feeling this, what's right in front of us, the moon, I'm scared of showing or feeling vulnerability. We go to our addiction. We go shopping, or we can't stop being on social media, or we always need to keep ourselves preoccupied instead of going and facing this in a landscape. So that's what's need to be done here, instead of running chasing one's own tail decade after decade. Okay, so I would urge you to watch the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist, or the love reading for August and September. That will probably reveal more. You can also watch your next relationship from the Who is Coming Towards You playlist to see if new love is coming in. Or this love comes in a renewed form, maybe. You can also watch the 3 months prediction, a love prediction, to get the development of this story into October. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign with all the latest videos to watch. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and free from ads, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button, or follow the link in the description box to learn more. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to like and share this video and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. And until then, stay blessed and bye bye.